Hey y'all, it's Jay the Haitian Mogul here with another live video. I'm trying to set up my other camera. It's gotta be a simpler way for this, but either way, I'm here. So if you can see me, go ahead and say hey. Let me know where you're at. Let me know what you're doing. If maybe you might be eating what you're eating. You might be drinking something. What are you drinking? So I'm going to go ahead and set this up right quick, and then we'll get started. Right. Hey y'all, it's Jay the Haitian Mogul here with another live video. Alright, this video is titled, obviously what I put up there, Learn to Say No in Business. Alright, coming from you, well, let me go ahead and give you a little introduction about me. For those of you that do not know who I am, my name is, government name is Jessica Morales, also known as the Haitian Mogul. I am a graphic designer of 10 plus years, and I also am a marketer, and I am a motivational speaker. Well, usually what I do when I make these videos is to basically give you guys motivation about your business or whatever it is that I could be working on or dealing with at that time. And usually it comes from life experiences, and I try to give you guys my insight, and then of course get to your own feedback to apply it to whatever it is that I'm doing. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. The topic, of course, is learn to say no in business. Now, a lot of times, the reason why I'm even talking about this topic is because I've had a struggle with this in the past when I was doing my graphics and thinking that because somebody was paying me to do a service, I automatically had to take heed to it and automatically had to do the job for the money. And I realized that over time that certain people just do not need to be worked with. So I really had to assess the type of clients that I had to get, and also, and this only happened over time. So it wasn't like all the time because I was still building my company, still building my brand, and just assuming that I needed to still go ahead and take on every job, just so that way I can get ahead in business, get ahead in whatever I was doing, so that way I can grow. And the concept still applied, but it was the way that I was doing it and who the people that I was specifically working with, and realizing that of course I just needed to learn to say no to those types of people. Not all money is good money. Obviously, the saying is true, because just because somebody's willing to pay you, or even are willing to pay you more than what you ask, that doesn't mean that it's going to be a great working relationship or something that would be beneficial to you. I'm going to give you guys another example, right? So I had received a client, and this is a client that I had a few years back. It started off really, really good, and we was working on this major website, and I was building a website from scratch. Keep in mind, like, I love coding, so if you need a website to do some kind of anything as far as like automatic for you, I can code it and get it to do that for you without having to get somebody else to do it, without having to purchase any kind of software. That's something that I actually am still great at. So I did that for him, setting it up for him. The site came out to be at least about over $1,000 type shit. It actually ended up $2,500 for the actual site itself, and he had a great idea for it and everything. The thing that actually messed us up with it was that the way he was trying to go about things. Of course, with any project that you work on, there's always going to be some type of changes. You're always going to get somebody to change something that you, of course, initially had an idea what you were going to do with it, but then decided they're going to go ahead and change it, right? So I'll make those changes. I had no problem with doing that. That's accepted, right? But the thing was, over time, he wanted to make major changes. Then, of course, every major change include another fee. So he probably spent over like $5,000 for the actual project itself. It was going on, Shay. So he's probably actually spent about $1,000, over $5,000 for the entire project. Now, fast forward to the bad shit that happened after the fact. Dude ended up really trying to be slick with it. He actually tried to cheat me out of the project and try to get somebody else to jump into the project and take credit for what I did, and at the same time trying to speak into my ear to say that, hey, I'm about to bring such and such into this project as far as a name brand, a big celebrity, and then supposedly they were going to endorse the project and also allow me to see that growth. Now, he tried to use that to, of course, continue with working on the project. Keep in mind, I don't know this guy personally, so he's a client, it's like anybody else. Well, the thing that was killing me was because you're trying to do all this, but you're not really going by abide by the contract rules that we had, terms and conditions that we had, right? So overall, what it came down to was this guy. He actually, we actually ended up having to cut ties. You know, he started being very disrespectful. He started really trying to take advantage of the work I was doing. He tried to steal the work a couple times. And then when I shut it down, he tried to threaten me to say that he was going to sue me for it. Now, keep in mind, I'm young, you know, so I'm like, I don't know what's going to get ready to happen. I don't want this dude trying to sue me for whatever. I'm actually trying to grow my own business, and you coming around trying to make me look like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I basically literally had cut ties. I severed ties like with him, and he kept harassing me. Actually, the funny thing was he kept harassing me after the fact, and was just like sending me emails. And he actually tried to call me. I think I ended up blocking his number. A whole bunch of other shit. Keep in mind, he still had the files that he had for his website, but he wanted all the extra work that I had put into it without paying for it. So that wasn't going to cut it. So then that made me realize after that experience that I needed to learn to say no. And basically saying that everything that I do, it doesn't have to automatically, it says as long as somebody's willing to pay for this, I don't have to automatically just jump on and do it. I have to be able to learn to say, like, hey, this is not the right job for me. You go ahead and find somebody else. All right? I'll give you guys another example. Crazy thing about this is, you guys might get this in your emails a lot. Like, you'll get somebody that's like has an opportunity in front of them. It's like the Nigerian emails all over again, right? And they'll say, hey, I got this opportunity for you. You're going to make X amount of money, and you're going to do this, you're going to do that. And then turn around and say, they try to tell you that, well, if you help me out by doing this, all right, then I will give you an extra bonus on the money that I owe you if you go and pay somebody else their half. Where they do that at? So I received those particular type of messages at least a few times. The first time I hadn't received it, so I was like, well, what the hell is this? So I'm questioning the guy. Everything sounds shady. The payment he was trying to do did not work. Then I was like, you know what? I already know what this is. So I'm not going to fall for it. And if something happens after the fact, especially on a bad term for me, I backlash. So I ended up making sure that I was firm in everything that I was saying as far as telling him, no, you're going to have to find somebody else. And that's what I did with everybody else that came after the fact that did that. Same thing goes with the clients that come around that I do not feel like I mesh well with, or their ideology might not mesh well with mine. And I don't judge anybody, but if our working relationship isn't good, it's not gonna be beneficial for either one of us. So with that aspect, I like to say, like, I like to just chill out. You go find somebody else. I'm sorry that we can't work together. I don't care how much money you paying me, because the energy already is bad. I don't need to be around that and be a part of it. So that's something that definitely you have to think about when it comes to business. And just like with any kind of deals you might be working on, whether it's real estate or anything else in that matter, that you have to be able to understand when a deal is basically a bad deal. You have to be able to read the signs, because the signs are going to be there. They're going to let you know. They're going to have red flags that's going to say, hey, something sounds off about this. Let me look into it. And if they, of course, the person you're trying to work with is not letting you look into it, not letting you find out more information, that's another red flag. So usually, if by those two red flags you don't already get out the deal and you're still trying to find more information, good luck to you. You know, I'm not going to say whatever you get is what you start looking for is what you get. But at the end of the day, you have to be able to know when something is not working out for you. And you have to make sure you know when to get out. It's like playing poker. It's like, because me personally, I love playing poker. You have to know when to fold. Just because the money might look good on the table, don't mean that you need to go all in and think that you're going to have the winning hand. You know what I mean? So it's all about using your mindset and not using your emotions, and that goes for anything, forex, stocks, anything, especially when it comes to money. You have to be able to know when to say no, when to know the difference, and when to go ahead and go all in with the big you, so knowing that this is going to work out for you in the long run. So let me know what you guys think about that. That was my little spill on that, as far as how that would work for you, how it could work in your business, and it's exactly how you can understand the difference when it comes to it. So my little tidbit on that. I'll work on the next video as far as the next topic. And so far I've been doing 2 of these back to back as far as the days goes. And let me know how you guys think about them so far. If you haven't been doing your own little live daily challenge, please go ahead and do so. Even if you don't stick with it every single day as you should. Keep in mind, I haven't stuck with mine every single day as I should have. But try it out. It's always something that, if you haven't already been doing videos, video promotion is really big right now. So especially if you're trying to sell a product, you need to put your face with that product. So I gotta tell everybody, make sure you take on this challenge. It's 30 days, start with 7 days. You would do a 7-day challenge, do it 7 days straight, go online, go live. All right, I would tell you go ahead and have a recorded video, but go live. That, if whatever scares you the most, do it. That just means that that's the ones you need to definitely be working on. So let me know what you guys do think, and if you decide to take on the challenge, comment underneath my video here, wherever you're looking at it, because I'm broadcasting everywhere. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, I'm on both my Facebook pages, and so I'm everywhere. So I will definitely, of course, share a little tidbit about this on Instagram. So just try it out for yourself. Let me know what you guys think, and you'll be surprised at how much growth you can actually have and see. And again, like I always say, look at my old videos. Go to my YouTube channel, see my very first video posted, see how I was bigger size. My confidence wasn't as high as it is now. And keep in mind, I'm only going to keep getting better and keep growing more. So this is definitely an experience for everybody, me included, because I'm still not an expert, but there's so much to learn, and the journey is a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Shay, I hope you get better real soon, love, because everybody's getting sick. I don't have the time. I can't afford to be sick right now. So I've been taking black seed oil, drinking me some elderberry, OJ, making sure I even been having lemon juice with cayenne pepper in it. Like, I do not have the time. So if you start feeling like you're getting a little sick, try any of that. That's all healthy stuff. They're not going to give you any kind of backlash as far as like being sick, extra sick, not like taking a flu shot type shit. So feel better. Hope everybody else is also, who might be feeling like they might be under the weather, hope you guys feel better as well, and hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you guys so much. Catch y'all later.